What's good, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. Not even gonna lie, it took a great deal of energy to get up and get going. Feeling very unmotivated today, but I'm out here taking myself to the park right now. Got my stick with me. It'll be the first time I tried to stick handle on skates, so kind of nervous. Got this wall behind me. I'm going to practice shooting at that because I don't have a net or anything. So let's see how this goes. I should have sat down on my butt to tie my skates because my right boot was definitely not as tight as my left, and my left side was too tight. Now this is my first time ever stick handling a ball while on my skates. I've done it on foot before, just outside, but this is the first time I'm actually trying to move and handle the ball. There was a lot of people at the park today, so I didn't have access to the basketball courts, but I made use of the space I had. I think having strong skating is fundamental, so I definitely need to drill that in a bit more. So when it comes to having to practice hockey skills, I'm more acquainted already on my skates and confident. I don't know what happened there. I think I got tripped up a little bit on my feet. My stick handling is still pretty choppy. You're not supposed to chop at the ground when you're stick handling. You kind of want it to be really fluid. Your bottom hand is to support, and your top hand is really what controls the stick. Baby's first rollerblades. Not gonna lie, this actually is my first pair of rollerblades. Never had experience with that my entire life. Now, I've always wanted to play hockey. However, for those of you who don't know, I'm a pretty small man, about 6'3" in height, so I just couldn't make it to the league. So right here I tried to spin to get back to the ball, and I fell. I fall like a toddler does for the first time when they're learning to walk. That's what it looks like. But I come in with that heat right here. Now if you notice, I'm chopping too much still. Like I said earlier, can't chop at it. I had enough with the ball and the stick. Gonna go in and do some crossovers a little bit. Now I do have my hockey shin guards on. Last video I said it's a little bit harder to do crossovers because they're super bulky. Also, I mentioned my right boot was loose. If my boot is too loose, my ankle wiggles too much, and that is not good. You want your ankles to be pretty stable and supported. I'm going to skate around a bit more, stick handle a little bit more, and then call it. I gotta catch the game in a little bit. What I figured out towards the end of the session was to really bend my knees and get low. That really seemed to help my control of the ball a lot. Another thing that really helped me control the ball was to keep my hand close to my hip. Doing some old YouTube research, I've heard that it's pretty much where you want your hand to be and where the good stick handlers keep their hands. Lastly, I remembered to keep my head up. It really helped. Oh shit, there it is again. I think that's the end of my session today. Been out here for about 40 minutes. It's definitely small. There's a lot of people at the park. Definitely gonna try to be back out again. Definitely enjoy stick handling a bit. It's fun. Let's mess around. Definitely didn't want to come out today. It was was feeling super unmotivated. But I did it, and that's what matters. Taking that step. No, I don't really talk about much on my channel aside from games, but yeah, sometimes we all struggle. And I like to say it's one step at a time. Anyways, generally, I hope y'all doing well. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Actually, I'm gonna do a 500 subs live stream. Haven't really planned that out yet. It's probably gonna be a mixed bag of things. But yeah, 500. Appreciate y'all.